Hey, what's up, viewers? Want to say hello to everybody in the vinyl community. There's a lot of buzz going on out there. There's so many great contests and so many, just a circulation of VCLT and videos. It's just been awesome. Thanks for watching. This is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, part 2 of 3, and this time I am at Jerry's Records. So Pittsburgh, the home of the Rothless Burger. I definitely stopped for lunch there, what's known as their strip. So Jerry's Records, very famous record store that not only is just a record store, but it also has a vintage electronics repair shop and also a few items for sale. And then next to it is Willie's, and Willie's is a record shop that specializes in 78. Go in through the door and immediately have to go up a flight of stairs to get to the record store. I don't know what it is about staircases or narrow staircases, but it just seems like it makes the record store a lot better. I don't know what it is. It's just really cool because there's the staircase in Yellow Springs. There's a staircase at Used Kids Records here in Columbus, Ohio. And there at Jerry's, there's a staircase. I don't know why people that own record stores want to carry their records up and down stairs, but it just makes it all the more cooler. So you walk in there. I walked in and just blown away. The size of the store and the amount of vinyl that's in this place is unbelievable. I felt like the floor was just going to fall through of the weight of the vinyl. It lives up to the hype. It is not an overrated record store. I walk in, Jerry, he's right there working. So I meet Jerry, introduce myself, ask him if I get some, ask him if it's okay if I shoot video of the store, and of course he's on board with it. He says you and a lot of other people come through here and shoot videos. They've been on different TV shows and featured in different movies, little pieces here and there. So I'm going to start keeping a lookout for Jerry's Records in these movies. And even while I was there shopping and flipping through records, someone came in and asked for permission if Jerry would be interested in loaning renting his shop out to him as part of a movie. Apparently this movie, the character was going to work in a record store, so I thought that was pretty neat. So just the unbelievable inventory of pre-loved vinyl, just mind-blowing. All the different sections, the world music, soundtracks, classic rock, color vinyl, just everything. I had to kind of step back and kind of soak it in and kind of target what areas I wanted to dig through. But I spent late into the afternoon digging. I almost got lost in the shop. If you look, there's like these little corridors and pathways of just shelves and shelves of vinyl. It's just amazing. I've never seen so many 7 inches in one place, and I've never seen so many soundtracks. If you look down this picture here, I have a still shot of this wall of vinyl. If you look down towards the 2/3 of this aisle, and also partial there on the left side, is all soundtracks and film scores. Wanted to take a break, and was about halfway through digging. Wanted to take a break and walk next door and see what the other business was about. Walk across the hallway, past the stairway, and into Galaxy Electronics. I struck up a conversation with the store owner there. We checked out some of the electronics. They got some great shots here. Look at this 1960s TV. It still works. And just really cool piece there. And there was also an Edison over there in the corner. So I turn around and come back out and finish shopping at Jerry's, pick up what I want to get, and have to hit the restroom before I head out. And even when going to the restroom, I noticed that there's just stacks and stacks of vinyl. And I just thought that was really cool, so that's why I have that shot there. I mean, this place is just overflowing. Where else are you going to put records? Where else do you have space? Well, hey, there's some room in the restroom, stack them up in there. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then just got ready to head out, and then I thought, oh shoot, we haven't stopped at Willie's yet. Willie's is right next door, so we walk over through a little doorway and into a whole nother world of 78s. Willie's there. I meet Willie, and he has someone else working the store with him, and they're spinning a 78 on Edison. I thought that was really cool. And I started looking, not only that, but they had some antiques around and little trinkets and some things like that. They also had this really cool Pink Floyd promotional, kind of this spongy promotional piece I thought was really unique and never seen before. And I started digging through 78, started looking for Billie Holiday, Lady Day, things like that. And I stopped to talk to Willie for a second. He was willing to go on camera for a few minutes, and I wanted to ask Willie what was the rarest record that he had ever come across. And so here, check out Willie talking about this rare Robert Johnson 78 that turned up at Jerry's Records some few years ago. Thanks, Willie. What an awesome story that is. And can you imagine that coming across a $6,000 album or price list. They still have it. They were going to bring it into the shop and play it. I could have been there, but he had forgotten it that day. So he does have it at his shop from time to time, and he'll play it. So missed out on an opportunity to hear it live. So that was the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't that amazing? I mean, that record store is just unbelievable. But here's my score. I picked up Booker T and the MGs. This is an original compilation album, and I love this low number Atlantic catalog numbers. 1968, 67, I believe. Pretty clean, fairly clean copy on that Atlantic label. And it did have a protective sleeve. I think the protective sleeve had been maybe changed at one point. Next here we have a film score and picture soundtrack to Full Metal Jacket. Love this movie. This is a great Vietnam era movie that I like a lot. Has an iconic helmet cover here, and just a great Vietnam era movie. What I noticed when I'm checking out the track listing here was it wasn't just a compilation of songs. For example, it has Wooly Bully, and I know it has These Boots Are Made for Walking with Nancy Sinatra and Surfing Bird and some different songs. But it also has music from the film score. So it's a film score and a compilation album. Usually I see one or the other, never both. But this is just, this is a great album. I'm really happy to own it. I do have this on Laserdisc, and I bought it on Laserdisc so I can have the 12-inch cover here to put in a frame, you know, for display purposes. But this is also a promotional copy, so really happy with that. After I purchased a stack of records, I went a little bit over what I had cash for. Jerry's is cash only, and I had to put this one back. So how in the world do I have it? Well, I said I was shopping with my wife's cousin Dan, and what I didn't know was while I was in the restroom, he purchased this and snuck it in the bag on me. And I didn't find out about it till I got home, and I was like, I see what you did there. So Dan, I really appreciate it. You gave me some VCLT, and you didn't even know what VCLT was. So a little bit of instant VCLT from my wife's cousin, which is really cool. And I'm glad I didn't leave this behind. This is just a metal compilation album. Sacred Reich, Hurricane, Motorhead, and Stryper on this. Not only that, but there's Armored Saint. There's In My Darkest Hour from Megadeth, a track from Leader Ford, Kiss Me Deadly, and Motorhead does Dogs. And Anthrax, Caught in a Mosh, Great White, Save Your Love. Joe Satriani, Crushing Day. This is a really, I love Joe Satriani's instrumental pieces. Big Joe Satriani fan. Great pick up here. I found Stryper, To Hell with the Devil. Hairspray sales were very high at this time. There's the guys there, Gatefold. Really clean. I wonder if this is on a Pure Metal. Nope, it's on Enigma. Great album. Finally found Dokken Breaking the Chains. I don't know why, but this is so hard to come by. I always see the older ones with Lock and Key, but I never see Breaking the Chains too often. So really happy to pick up this Dokken. What is this, EMI? Electra. Beautiful copy. Everything at Jerry's is reasonably priced. Just spot on. Also came across Great White. Seems to be the theme for this for this trip. I found 2 other Great White albums at Ides Entertainment, so why not their first one? This is a solid album, solid album. Really like it. This one is on the EMI label. Clean copy, and has the picture sleeve there too. So that's what I picked up at Jerry's Records. Hope you enjoyed the score. Hope you enjoyed the tour. And everybody in the vinyl community, take care. I'll be right back with part 3 of 3 of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. See you later, guys.